enak banget ya orang turis datang ke Indonesia jadi ini.
Here in Singapore,
Tapi kalau orang
it's
di
the AFF
Indonesia
Suzuki
sana
Cup
jadi babu.
2020 first leg final, where Indonesia have been outplayed by the Thais. Chanatip Songkrasin has got the opening goal very early on, the quickest goal ever.
Ya begitulah, dia kan nandang orang
AFF
Asia.
Suzuki Cup final.
Evan Dimas,
And the reaction
bro.
is to bring on 3 players. Evan Dimas, Elkan Baggett, and Kadek Agung are the 3 to come on.
Anjir tinggi sendiri dia ya.
And it could well be a change in the way they set themselves up. We'll see very shortly indeed. But Russian, something had to be modified because they were getting outplayed on all parts of the park, weren't they?
Yes, that's what they had to do. They had to react at half-time, and that's what they did. And that's what they've done, sorry. They made those changes. So let's see how it affects the overall shape of this Indonesian team. It looks like at the moment it's just going to be perhaps just like for like. Elkan Baggett still going into central defence. Still with that 4-man back line.
It appeared, Russian, that they were struggling. Fakhruddin was struggling, wasn't he, with the pace. 32-year-old veteran defender. They seemed to be struggling with the pace, particularly of Borden Pala on that left-hand side for Thailand.
I mean, if that was the case, it's an interesting one because I don't think Elkan Baggett is that pacey as well. So you've now got 2 young central defenders in there, Rizky and Elkan Baggett. You've taken out experience in Fakhruddin. You've added a bit more experience in midfield in Evan Dimas.
Might see a bit more of Alfredo Devanga perhaps, just hanging back. We'll see. Forward by Asnawi. It looks like they are certainly trying to be a bit more aggressive if they can. Kadek Agung just muscled off the ball far too easily. Elkan Baggett came in from Ipswich under 23s, another one they're pinning a lot of hopes on. He's had a very eventful AFF Suzuki Cup. Resisted attempts at first to play for Indonesia. They flew in for this tournament and played 1 match, then got quarantined, and then scored a goal on his return against Malaysia.
It's quite interesting the way he's been used by Indonesia, isn't it? I mean, it's almost like he's always coming on at half-time. Just see Witan. Maybe knock to the back. What they needed to adjust was the left back position as Alfiandra. Which they've dropped into that part of the pitch.
Here's Tirasin Dunga, plenty of Thai attackers. Look at that overlapping run on the left-hand side.
Kita lihat saja di sini, jadi.
Just a little bit too much on the ball there.
Oh, itu lampu doang ya, yang Suzuki itu ya?
Swift counter from Thailand. Get the players pouring
yang di sebelah
forward.
kanan itu, enggak yang di sebelah kanan, yang dekat sebelah gawang itu tuh, lampu doang ya berarti ya?
Di aku kok 1-0
position therefore.
Itu stiker, cuman stiker bentuknya kayak 3D gitu, jadinya kayak kelihatan
short goal kicks out.
Kelihatan apa namanya? Hologram gitu.
Arianto
kelihatan berdiri.
Ayo Asnawi, bisa
Fabian
kau.
Shah. The left back, of course, he came in today for
Kalian berapa
suspended.
kocok?
Pratama Arhan had
4-0 sudah sini.
quite a tough task on his hands, keeping
Lah iya.
Superchok
Anjing. Oh,
Roller
kok
quiet.
tipu-tipu ya kok anjing. 1-0 sini anjing.
He has to go as well. Faced by Evan Dimas and
Ayo. Gimana itu?
Rahmat
Ayo.
Irianto is the other
Iya.
one who has left the pitch.
Ini
Evan
angin-angin
Dimas
2-0.
replaces him.
Masuk.
Well worth a shot, why not? Taking a bit of a deflection. Superchok's effort, and it will be a corner.
He's been everywhere for Thailand. Here he is popping up in a central position.
Masuk. Teriak diam dia.
And that would have troubled the goalkeeper. I think they're not taking a bit of a deflection.
Ayo Nadeo, bisa kau Nadeo. Pukul palanya Nadeo. Tangkap palanya. Bang Reus nge-live Bang Reus.
Indonesian fans trying their best here.
Maju dong.
Support for their team.
Musuhnya gua anjing.
Pretty even numbers in here tonight. Ball in Pala.
Ais.
Kept
Ace.
alive here by Poklanan.
Ais.
Chanatip. Out across the
open
board.
banget deh. Open banget deh.
Some ball in, but it's headed away by
Pala
Rizky.
dibalik-balik. Oh.
A brave header away. Brave header away. The second one from Alfreandra. Had to put his head on that. Anticipating the possible contact from Superchok. Dead bodies in there and taking on personal responsibility. Get to attack
Yeah.
crosses that come in.
Mantap
Interesting little
gol,
switch,
mantap.
isn't it, to have him now at left wing back.
Live.
Oh, that's right.
Fernando Devanga.
Berapa yang nonton? Ada
In
10.000.
first half, Thailand got quite a bit of joy down that right-hand side. Indonesia's left. Looks like it was something that they needed to address just at half-time. Decided to go with that switch.
Nice.
Witan Sulamat's
Nice.
ball in. See what he was attempting.
Yeah.
He did it.
Oh.
That's solid, isn't it? From the makeshift centre-back today. Wirata up the other end.
Comeback.
Superchok is
Anjir.
steaming in. Cuts inside Elka Baggett still. Superchok. He goes back to
2-0.
A fantastic counter-attack by Thailand.
Just too good. Individual quality and brilliance. Giving Thailand this goal.
Kosong anjing.
Superchok. Absolutely superb. They win it there. Nothing wrong with that tackle. And they go from penalty box to penalty box. Just have a look at this.
Cakep
3
banget
players
anjing
up front.
permainannya,
The
Cok.
first touch in there into Superchok. And then for him to carry the ball all the way forward. Turns it around, gets himself closed down.
Anjir. Anjir, nge-lag, Cok. Inilah yang aku jijiknya kali itu, sumpah. Anjir. Emang kayak kuntul emang. Bubar. Yuk 1-0 lagi yuk, bener lah tebakan gua 3-0 nih. Hah? Anjim sumpah ini nge-lag kali, Cok.
Of what to do for Indonesians. We were speculating, weren't we, before half-time, how they would approach the second half. Perhaps they've learned from that. Looking, of course, to extend his lead.
Hai guys, apa ya perlu semprot-semprot atau nyepur ceprat-ceprot buat nyegerin gerah kayak di iklan? Nyatanya Sprite dengan lemon lime udah cukup buat nyegerin gerah. Sprite nyatanya nyegerin gerah.
Wujudkan website idaman langsung setelah instalasi selesai.
The top of the all-time scorers charts. Here is Super Top.
Wes 3-0. Wes 3-0.
Oh, that's not that far away, is it? Another one that's what the upper Pokloanan.
You know, the way Thailand are going at the moment, this could be over after the first leg. Just
remembering how they shut up shop in the second leg against Vietnam, having a 2-0 lead. If they wanted
were able to do that against perhaps coming into this the best side in Southeast Asia at the moment in Vietnam. Just in complete control, Thailand.
Anjir, Cok. Kayak kena mental itu Indonesia, Cok.
Without many of their
Kebanyakan di ini disantet ini kayak Indonesia nih.
so impressive. And more to come from this side. Sada. They've also been stung, Rushan. I think you and I have talked about this throughout the tournament. They've been stung a little bit by the criticism. They had a poor World Cup campaign by their high standards.
Yeah.
Being bundled out early on, not even finishing third in that World Cup qualifying group in round 2. There was a mini Suzuki Cup in there, and the likes of Indonesia took points off them. Malaysia, Vietnam, of course. And they were stung by that one. That hurt, didn't it?
You know, there's been a bit of talk about how that spark it's just seemed to have gone out a little bit since Zico left his post.
Belum open dia tuh. Nice.
And I'll come back to it.
Here's Asnawi.
Boos
from the crowd.
Dipaksa
This game and perhaps from the last one as well. Oh, that's a delightful ball, isn't it? Out to Supachok. Here he is, Chanatip. Another long-range effort, perhaps. Well, they're all taking their turns, aren't they, at the moment? Tirasin now, they're peppering this goal.
Every time Supachok gets on the ball,
Thailand ini bagus-bagus.
he's creating danger, all sorts of issues for the Indonesian defense. Lovely step over, linking up with Chanatip. And you wonder, just going back to that spark coming back into the Thai national team with Mano Polkin coming in.
We'll come back to that. Here is Irfan Jai. He's offside though.
Offset.
Briefly, the fans got excited there. Thailand look like they're going to make a few changes now that they've probably secured this first leg. Let's see.
Again, it's another really good driving run from Kambuaya. Irfan Jaya, I mean, that's poor from him because he's looking right across the line. And he's not bothered to sort of just try and either bend his run or just drop off a little bit to try and keep himself onside.
Si Asnawi doang nih main sendiri nih.
Kambuaya, I think, has been Indonesia's best player. And for Thailand, it's been Supachok. I know the temptation will be to give the man of the match to Chanatip. His 2 goals, finishes, but I think Supachok has been the real driving force, that creative element for Thailand.
Random beban terus ini anjir, Mai.
Certainly contention, isn't he? Chanatip.
Ini Cuk. Ini anggaplah ya kita main 8 pemain di sini ya. Nah,
that needed to be a better ball from Alfredo Devanga into the path of Ricky Kambuaya.
Random beban kali kau.
Aku sendiri orang ini pemain semua anjing. Beda anjing.
Well, here the changes. Titipan and Supachai to come on.
Dijelasin tuh. Pukul aja yang namanya random tuh, kena mental ya tuh. Dia ngomong kayak gitu.
An opportunity for possibly Tirasin.
Wasit ini gila loh anjir.
Perhaps Pitiwat to have a little bit of a break. Will be the obvious changes, perhaps. We'll see. Remember in the last leg where Tirasin was asking if he could come off, and Polking was saying, "Just give me a few more minutes." Suwarak has had very, very little to do in this game.
Pastilah baru menit ke 60. 35 menit lagi.
So from Indonesia's point of view now, they've just got to stay in this, don't they?
30 lagi.
It's almost damage limitation now. Just keep it at 2 if they can. Maybe get a goal back, but at least certainly not conceding a third.
Exactly that. I mean, we touched on this, I think, in the first half.
Ini masih ada round ketiga kah?
There's a real danger here that it could ahead of the second leg.
Ketiga, iya.
And
8 match nih, 8
this is
match.
where tactically as well, I think,
Kalah hari abis ini.
if you're a coach, you're thinking about these things as well. You know, you can't take too many risks and can't
Apa
take too many
namanya tuh
chances,
yang
can't open up too much.
kuning semua orang?
Because you know there's still another game to go.
Beban. Komplit lah kau ini, cowok.
And look, there's still time for Indonesia to turn this around, but it's been difficult for them to really get into the game. They've had one big moment, one high-quality opportunity through Alfreandra.
Yeah.
Pastilah Gisok kalau nggak sponsor di olahraga. Namanya nggak naik
He has
lagi,
had
Cok.
an excellent tournament, hasn't he?
Lihat tuh,
Alfreandra?
ngasih
That's
passing
not
tuh.
his job is not to put
Kayak-
goals in, but of course he's still in that
Asik.
great position. But he has been superb for them.
And a lot of these players have been great. A lot of them have been.
Siapa, Cok? Itu, Cok.
You know, if they do end up going on to lose this,
We'll come back to that in the second Russian as we just complete the substitutions, and it is going to be Tirsin to come off. Won't add to his tournament tally. This is a change we quite often see. Supachai Chaided to replace him. As we speculated as well, Kitiwat to be replaced by Titipat. Pretty much like-for-like changes then.
and they've really managed the workloads of the
Irfan
players very
main
well.
tapi jadi beban anjing.
It's easy to do that when you've got such a wonderful squad, but also having that faith in the squad to deliver. Despite the changes that you've made, players will repay that faith that you've put in them.
There's Evan Dimas.
Evan Dimas. Kemarin lagi jago dia, tapi kalau lagi beban banget kayak random.
This 11 under Shin Tae-yong.
Oh. Bang, berapa orang bang yang nonton bang di channelmu bang?
That was a really good turn from Asnawi that earlier.
Wih lumayan bang.
Drop of the shoulder, get rid of Kutipan on the press and then turn away.
Supachai, another one that was impressed in previous editions of the AFF Suzuki Cup. Here's a chance for Irfan. Another opportunity. Not taken, and Simarak finally called into action.
Very good chance for Indonesia.
Sini bagi
And
anjing.
against Kambuaya at the heart of it. He's the one who receives it in space. There you go. Makes a run in behind that Thai midfield. Picks it up in space. Picks out a lovely pass through into Irfan Jaya. And the weight on that pass, I think, is excellent. It's right into the run of Irfan Jaya. He doesn't even have to sort of break his stride. He just needs to adjust his body shape. Can't get it wide enough with enough bend. And Kambuaya, as I say, who's been excellent for Indonesia, is the man who's coming off.
Well, he has been brilliant. And a big roar, though, for this man here, Egy Maulana. So much speculation as to when he will
Bebannya
be
sama kayak
playing
Bang Deus,
in this
anjing.
tournament. He came on against Singapore in the second leg.
Ini badan tinggi aja nih bodoh.
Semi-final, and he'll get a bit more time here today. He's in Slovakia with Seneca. He is regarded as the great big hope of Indonesian football, the 21-year-old.
Iya kah? Lihat tuh, liatin aja terus, Cok. Liatin aja terus, Cok. Lama.
Just give the team a bit of a boost, but as Russia mentioned, the most creative player, the one who's really been at the heart of things, Kambuaya, has been taken off.
Lama kali, kelamaan itu.
About half an hour or so, if you include some amount of
Badan
time
naik
here
tinggi
for
tapi otak
Indonesia
bogor.
in this first leg,
Main beban
trying
anjing.
to get something
Jancok.
out of this if they
Badannya
can. Elkan
tinggi
Baggett.
anjing.
hitung jauh aja, Cuk.
Out wide to his
Nendang kayak
Apa nih anjing?
wing back.
Ah,
Alexander Devanga.
goblok.
Nggak ada semangat anjir nendangnya.
It's Witten
Oh, gocek
Sulaiman.
lah.
Still going here.
Nice. Anjir. Kedalaman, cuy.
Found it very difficult to get involved in the game with Tan Sulaiman, and it's a credit to Thailand. They've got 10 players around him. Every time he's gotten on the ball,
Pandangan tol ya anjing.
and there he was able to
Angkat
just
gaji
wriggle
buta
away. Got a
tuh,
bit fortunate with that.
kipernya Thailand tuh.
Quite find the final pass into those runners in the box.
Baggett brought down play continues.
Akan balik. Tinggi dong anjing. Di bawah tipau anjing.
There's Asnawi.
Tentang badan kau gede
Egi
gitu.
Maulana.
Cakep
Lovely
nih.
return ball. Here's Asnawi.
Nice.
Moments here, flashes for Indonesia.
Nah, tarik dulu, tarik, sabar. Minta, woi. Open,
Kadek.
Cuk. Nice. Nice.
Agung
Aduh.
trying to weave his way through with Tan Sulaiman. Now look at this super chop.
Apa nih diving? Siram dengan teh panas ini kok.
I think he might have taken a boot to the face on the follow through.
Yang tinggi tapi tolol anjing.
That's much better from him.
Kalah pau.
To grow into this game a little bit in the second half. A bit of skill, link up with Kadek. And looking to weave his way through that defense.
Soalnya
But it's Wirotep, an important leg out.
tapi nggak apa-apa Bang, jangan terlalu deket nanti Bang sakit kuping gua Bang, pecah.
Good challenge from Wirotep, central midfielder playing in central defense for Thailand.
Memang.
Last Dola out.
Ini tenggorokan dia tuh udah pecah
Taken
Bang,
off with an injury.
gendang-gendangnya Bang. Tenggorokannya.
Miko memang gitu, Cok. Mik murah memang gitu anjing.
Mau pakai mic ini juga yang harga puluhan juta pun sama suaranya seperti gitu. Kecuali pakai
Players like
efek
him and
sound.
Chanatip will often
Yeah, we'll draw challenges, we'll draw these fouls.
Tapi kalau nggak ada dia tuh sepi Bang.
And you have to be brave. You know, players like that, they take on the responsibility to want to make things happen with the
Dia udah
ball.
sultan Bang.
The hits
Rajin
will come.
ngegip kan. Rajin menabung, tidak sombong.
But also, I think we see with Chanotip, especially at this level, and the knowledge and the experience that he has now, of how to use his body and how to protect himself, you know, from challenges like that.
Tapi kalau lagi kena
He
mental
sees it
tuh udah tuh.
Coming
Obat
almost,
terus
and, you know,
tuh.
he knows sort of the steps that he needs to take in terms of how he positions himself.
Gue paling malam
How
ini
he
nggak bisa
perhaps
tidur.
avoids a
Malam-malam
tackle.
gue jam 4 gue mau berangkat. Habis kita nobar, iya. Habis nobar. Sama. Kocok aja nanti suruh random ngocok.
Here's Chanatip, quick ball into super time. Now roller.
Nah ini nih, wow, open banget anjir.
Will and that is
Udah kosong.
keep calm, says
Bener
super
nggak?
chop.
Udah kosong
And it's
Bang.
about
Tahu lihat.
he gets in the score sheet. What a goal again for Thailand.
That's just pure class. I mean, I don't know how you
Kocok
stop
bener kan
that.
kata gua kan?
Biasa,
The key
Indonesia
thing
tuh
here
kalau
is
misalnya udah ada
Chanatip, and again, awareness as he receives to play very quick.
Udah.
Turns on the ball first, that second pass goes in behind that defense into Philip Roller via Poklo,
Bar.
and then awareness.
Ini badan doang anjing tinggi tapi otak nggak pandai main goblok.
Giliran habis ngegol nggak tahu lo gua lo nge-lag lo anjing banget.
Emang lu pandai main goblok. Emang lu pandai main.
Pandai.
Bacot doang. Otak udang.
Anjir, ini gua nge-lag terus kok habis ngegol. Bubar.
Biar nggak ngeliat ininya dong.
Bubar kah kita?
Here is
Emang berapa
Tristan
dolar
Nobar.
itu?
Apa Bang Kenjo?
Berapa?
3-0.
Anjir, udah nggak ada harapan anjir.
Ada lah, masih ada leg kedua.
3-0 yuk.
Nggak bisa.
What do they do from here?
Nggak bisa. Percaya sama
And
gua,
yet,
nggak
we
bisa.
were just saying a couple minutes before that they were just starting perhaps to finally
Udah nggak
gain
bisa.
some attacking momentum.
Udah.
I mean, what do you do? I mean, you obviously would have set your side up, and there are things when you look at this and I say, yeah, they were too open, lines weren't compact enough.
Nggak
You need
bisa,
to
nggak bisa.
take into account the quality of the opposition that they're up against as well.
Udah.
I mean, look at the way the
Nggak
Thailand are
bisa,
moving.
nggak bisa.
It's give and go, off the ball runs. Players with technical
Nggak bisa.
brilliance, but also that tactical understanding.
Marilah pulang. Marilah.
It's happening so quickly. It's very difficult for Indonesia to come to terms with the pace
Mari pulang.
of Thailand's game.
Bagus banget loh permainannya, sumpah loh.
Flying there, Poklok.
Gilosinnya gitu. Pekan apa, Cok? Kayak
Unfortunate, perhaps risky.
kayak pakai Discord mereka tuh, Cok.
But free kick in
Close,
a
Cok.
really good
Close
position
belakang gitu.
for Thailand.
Pakai Discord anjir.
Okay, pretty
Dia tuh
set
kayak
for
pakai
this
CR
one.
Liga, Cok. Jadi ada
sorry, was
punya
it
dari
all
atas.
three goals? From the edge of the box.
Kuntul,
Cantik,
kuntul, anjing.
From the edge
First
of the
one-
box as
first
well,
one
on
smashed
the
in.
counter attack.
Yep.
Iya, salahin
Yes, you're
bolanya
right.
masih.
Yeah,
Kenapa
all
masih
three
hidup?
of it. Yep. Absolutely.
Finishing has been
Bobo lah, jam
very
4
good.
Jam 4 kita udah berangkat.
7 shots outside the box, by the way.
Kan besok jalan-jalan.
Udah hampir lagi.
Power in that one. From Tristan.
That was close. I mean, from where
Kadang
we're
tebakan
sitting,
memang
looking
bener
at
loh.
this,
3-0. Bener kan tebakan gua 3-0?
I thought that was headed in. Finishing, I mean, lots of things have been.
Gua setuju, Pe.
You've seen that
Kiper tuh
gulf
si
in
Ferry
class
Tulung itu
and
aja.
between Thailand and Indonesia. The overall play in possession, the defensive work, and then the most important
Nah,
thing,
Yang
finishing.
dulu bang. Yang nge-lag itu bukan webnya
Water there
itu,
by Kritsada.
tapi dari video, dari jaringan
And
video yang
Indonesia
nge-lag.
with
Ya,
three
video
shots,
kan.
two of those you would say
Ya, ini loh di grup area pada bilang
Think back to
jaringan dari
Alfandra,
video yang
and
nge-lag.
then Irfan
Iya, memang.
Jaya
Yeah.
in the second half,
Iya, servernya.
winning that pass in behind from Rick
Terlalu
Kambuaya.
banyak yang
Those were the
nonton.
high quality opportunities
High
that you talk
quality
about.
opportunities, big chances for them to have gotten themselves something from this game, even though they haven't really been in it,
Nih,
if that makes sense.
Yeah, they have been second best throughout, and yet they had those two chances. Those are the kind of chances you've got to take in a match like this.
Kalau bisa
So
sampai
little of the
3-3
ball.
ini udah sih go giveaway lah.
And there's 20 minutes here for Thailand to play out, see if they can kill it off even more if they can. Here's Chanatip.
Mental gara-gara Jokowi bilang
Nice,
mau ngasih
roller.
berapa miliar itu.
They'll get the corner.
Dalam pikirannya udah duit aja tuh.
So Irfan is going to go off and replaced by another very pacey forward.
Jadi main
Rama
tuh
Rumah
punya
Kek.
beban gitu, bebannya tinggi,
Very good
ekspektasi dari masyarakat, dari
tournament.
pemerintah.
Again, you know how well they get forward so quickly and move the ball on. The pace at which they move the ball on, right through the middle.
Doesn't get past the first man. Looked like it had gone out of play anyway from Bordin Pala.
Damri Botani.
Umakek has had some very, very good moments. Blistering pace for the 19-year-old from Persipura Jayapura.
Mana?
Nine caps to his name now. Let's see if he can do anything. That's right on Titipan. Here's Bordin Pala.
Thailand kipernya ganti anjir.
They're going to make a goalkeeping change, Rush and Thailand.
Itu karena lihat udah
Just showing
sih.
off now.
Hati-hati.
Wow. I suppose it's nice to see Kawin, who's really kind of a legendary figure, isn't he, amongst goalkeepers in Southeast Asia. Really regarded as the outstanding #1 for a long, long time. And listen to the reception. Sirak done brilliantly.
Yeah.
Kawin.
1.5 matches.
Si Warak kawin.
To me, another goalkeeping legend. One goalkeeping legend replacing another.
Ini kiper yang top.
They're so blessed in that position.
Listen to that.
Benar. Petani. Kunyit mana sih Kunyit?
They can afford to rest Chanatip now,
Mana ya?
and Warachit will come on.
You know, you often hear of disagreements between club managers and international managers like, for overuse of players. I don't think there's any club manager out there that can be unhappy with the way Mano has managed, Mano Polking has managed the workload of his players.
Maka terjadilah.
Yeah, he's been so good. I mean, there was the game against Singapore. He made all 11 changes, didn't use any of his first teamers.
Kau sok nggak pulas pula,
even
kau
in the
ketok pala
subs.
kau.
3-0.
No one thought he was going to be feeling this starting 11, Rush. We knew there'd be maybe 2 or 3 changes, but not to this extent. And they fitted seamlessly.
Just a bit of a nudge from Dedik on Kutsada. And what was it was fascinating to see, just right there, Mano Polking 3-0 up.
Yeah, still
they missed opportunity perhaps.
Udah nggak fokus lagi nih.
He's still so upset saying this should have been the ball to play, not the other one.
Hai.
Yep, he has certainly confounded some of the critics who may not have been too happy
Hai.
with his signing.
Hai.
Ya lanjut masuk.
And
Hai.
Rosannya bagus banget, Cuk.
cross there from Rolla.
Sam, lu baju ambasador lu pakai buat nonton ngapain sih, Sam? Lagu baju ambasador kok pakai untuk nonton bola tuh ngapain?
Here's Tristan Dor.
Nonton bola, bajunya itu.
Nggak aku, orang Indonesia ini.
Iya, bukan gitu juga. Itu
waiting.
Lagi.
Support there, board in Pala.
Samreu.
There's a touch of a training match at times here. Didic said he got the ball.
Setiap kali nongkrong, setiap kali kontrol, Pak, nggak siang, sore, malam, sapanya semangat lagi.
Looking for the next pass, sees the tackle coming in. The steps forward to get the contact.
Pegang kek di situ, bolanya pegang.
Culik lagi, terobosan, hati-hati coy. Ayo Nadio. Kasih paham dong. Wow. Aduh. Banget Bun. Nah bisa nih. Open Cok, jangan ngandalin orang di atas mulu Cok. Udah tahu atas passing jelek. Asik. Nice. Oh, penalti. Oke, kartu merah.
Yellow card for Didic.
Diving.
It's a bit sheepish there.
Diving anjing.
Yeah, well played. Kutsada follows the run. Kawin comes out and that's good goalkeeping. Doesn't panic. Just closes down the angle.
Oh enggak, di tackle Cok.
And that is a dive.
Orang mana? Orang Thailand.
Clear cut dive.
Orang Thailand.
Might be the first.
Itu lihat yang jelas itu diving anjir. Kagak kena.
Something I think most fans would be in agreement that they want to see cut out of the game.
Yes.
Lah,
Kena juga kagak anjir.
I mean, there's
Lah, terus kok
absolutely no
tadi kartu
contact
kuning
in that
siapa, Cok?
situation. So it's a clear
Itu
dive.
yang
It's
diving.
obviously attempting to cheat. But
Indonesia.
she's trying to cheat the referee.
Kok
If
kena
there
kartu
is some
kuning sih?
contact, I can
Dia
absolutely
yang jatuh.
understand going down because we've seen players get punished for trying to stay on their feet.
Indo aja
But in a situation like that, I mean, that's not something we want to encourage or we want to see at all.
Jam 10 gas.
Apa?
Live.
Ya, skoy.
Tapi punya Sinata main 2 nih. Tak pushnya dulu nih.
Ah, kegabutan boleh lah.
Anjir, muter-muter anjing. Anjay.
Skoy Bang Ejo lah. Kelihatan Indonesia
Jam 10. Masih 1 jam lagi, sabar.
Oke.
Tak ngapus shot dulu aku.
Nah, ini ya.
Got short here to Piala. Tristan, he misses the ball. Potential now. And he is taken out, Didik, and he will go into the book.
Ning.
Yeah, he's got no choice, the referee. Has to book Tristan for that. Indonesia were getting forward. Potential counter-attack.
Kartu kuning kayak gitu denda itu.
There's risky.
Kalau AFF ini turun gaji nih.
Oh, seen too much of Eggman since
Kalau
his introduction.
FF kalah
Saying to
langsung
the
pindah
referee,
divisi.
"Hey, what about protecting
Merah
us?"
dong.
Turun divisi.
Little fouls in good
Kalau
position
FF
there
kalah malah
for
turun
Tristan.
divisi. Gak ada turun jadi.
Neat work by Eggy. He had gotten in behind. Cynical one from Tristan.
Ini lawan
Here, shouts of
BTR
Indonesia
ini.
from the fans. Get a goal back perhaps before half time.
Nah, ini
Before
sekawin.
effectively half time of
Itu
this
sekawin
entire
itu.
tie.
Sekawin.
Got another 90 minutes to go. Well, that
Garis bujur lintang
give them a
utara.
little boost.
Ayolah, Cok. Dapat 1 lah biar besok tuh nggak terlalu beban-beban kali, Cok.
Kawin di
Powerful header away by Super Chai. Got enough on the ball.
langsung turun semua anjir.
Berarti besok hitungan poin juga, hitungan gol.
In the
Total.
Indonesian media today in the last few days, people talking about trying to
Berarti
break
kalau
the
besok
jinx
kita
of
dapat 4-1
not
kalah
winning.
kita dong.
Also, at the same time, trying to temper expectations.
Imbang. Oh ya 4.
It's been the manner in which they have
Iya ya.
approached this tournament. There's youthful exuberance. They've scored for fun. Back there with the header, not a
Gak ada
great
harapan
one.
main ini mah. Nih, ajar lan.
Super Chai. Apoklo. Warachit just trying to play in Super Chai.
Bener.
Warachit. Ball in Pala. Oh, another fantastic goal.
Lu anjing.
Extra time. Kalau extra time itu nanti susahnya di pemainnya.
It's 4 now. And surely.
Dari awal Bang udah kelihatan Bang kena mental itu Bang.
Kepikiran duit dari Jokowi.
Ya kepikiran duit itu.
Indonesia kalau udah memikirkan duit, ya udah nggak bakal bener. Itu orang-orang Indonesia tuh kayak gitu. Ketika dia udah naik, orang-orang Indonesia udah naik, ya kan. Habis itu kepikiran duit karena giveaway, ya kan. Aduh, gokil sih. Nggak bakal bener. Apalagi nominalnya nggak kecil, Cuk. Gede, Cuk. Udah nggak bakal bisa bikin tidur tuh mereka. Susah untuk fokusnya itu. Duit gitu.
Tweet.
Banyak banget yang buat snap gagal, dapat 0 sudon.
Kuntul.
Udah. Udah, nggak ada lagi nobar, nggak ada. Mari pulang, dah.